This practice will keep you stress-free and make the goddess feel safe, and you will know what to do. Early in the morning, for those sisters of ours who are facing problems related to miscarriage, who are having recurring miscarriages. We get a lot of such inquiries, a lot of calls, and most of them come around the 7th or 8th week during that time only. Recently, we got a call from one sister who said she has had a miscarriage 7 times. This is really very disturbing news. Something like this shouldn't happen so many times. So, what could be the reasons behind this? And what provisions does yoga have for this? How can you prevent this through yoga? I would like to tell all the sisters that the preparation for healthy conceiving, for a healthy pregnancy, should always be done before conceiving. You conceived first, but you never even thought about your physical fitness before that. If your weight is high, if you are overweight, or if the blood flow to your reproductive organs is not proper, or if you already have fibroids or something else, then conceiving during that time is not a big deal, but it's possible that you may not be able to carry the pregnancy journey forward in a healthy way. Whenever you are planning to have a baby, you should start preparing for it about 4 to 5 months in advance. You need to completely cleanse your entire reproductive area, including your uterus and your ovaries. You need to do physical cleansing. You need to do energy cleansing. And that's why there is a 5 to 6 minute yoga practice for mothers, which I keep mentioning again and again in every video. But if you have a problem with recurring miscarriages, even after doing this preparation, even then, you need to take extra care. You need to do some extra things even after conceiving. Once it is confirmed that you are pregnant, for the first 12 weeks, avoid doing very active asanas or exercises and don't do too much jumping. Yes, for those who have already been into games and sports, who are already marathon runners, professional swimmers, or have been going to the gym for the past 5 years, it doesn't make a difference for them. They can continue exercising even after 2 weeks of pregnancy confirmation. It won't make any difference to them. You must have seen on the internet that many women do weightlifting even during pregnancy. So it's not like they started after getting pregnant. Don't make that mistake. Don't get caught up in the wrong kind of motivation by watching the internet and getting motivated. Alright, all that is for those women who were already active before. If you weren't that active before, then you need to be extra careful. And to prevent miscarriage, you have to complete a certain set. I'll come straight to the point and explain that set to you thoroughly today, and you should do it exactly that way. Don't miss even a single day, and this is a very secure way to prevent miscarriage. First, what should you do? As soon as you wake up in the morning, chant Omkar. I've talked about Omkar in detail in many videos, but I'll tell you briefly here. When you wake up in the morning, bring both your hands into Brahma Mudra like this, thumb inside and close your fingers. Place your hands near your navel and then chant the 3 sounds of Aum one after the other. Each chant should be such that the sound is distinctly audible, like Aum, not just Om. Don't just say Om, but clearly chant all 3 sounds and feel the vibrations. More than the sound, it's the vibration of the sound that matters. Where should you feel the vibration? You should feel the vibration of the sound in your heart area throughout this entire pranic field in this region. You should also feel the vibration of that sound at your throat, at the Vishuddha chakra near the thyroid gland. The Ma sound, the most important humming sound, should be felt here near your brain. This is the most important part because your entire pregnancy journey, all the hormonal control, happens from here, your pituitary, pineal, and brain function, stress in the brain. You should do this for at least 3 minutes in the morning, just like this Uma, okay. Throughout the day, it's very important that you do this multiple times, whether you are sitting on a mat, cooking, sitting on a chair, watching TV, or reading something. Whenever you remember, you should do it multiple times. Practicing 1 is to 2 breathing will keep you stress-free, make your baby feel safe, and help your baby get accustomed to the new environment in your womb, because your stress will completely disappear. So, what will we do in 1 is to breathing? Sit comfortably in any position, and as you inhale, slowly fill your lungs while counting to 4 in your mind. Then, as you exhale, slowly release your breath over a count of 8. So, inhale for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for a count of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't need to move your hands like this while doing it. I was just moving my hand to show the flow of breathing. You can sit comfortably in chin mudra like this and keep repeating this. Whenever you start, do it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. At that time, your primary focus should be on keeping your baby safe. There should be no lack of focus. Focus is the most important thing. What is your intention? What is deeply rooted in your mind? What intention is running at the very core of your mind? With every breath, your intention should be to protect your baby. This intention is a huge factor, and while doing 1 to breathing, you should think about this intention. Do 1 to breathing multiple times a day, not just once or twice, but 10 times or as many times as you can. Now let's move on to some asanas that are very important for you. I'll tell you about 2 to 3 very simple asanas here. First of all, you will do the cat pose. You need to practice these in the morning and evening, both times, in 3 easy sequences. Alright, this is the basic of your cat-cow posture. How to get into it, what the measurements are. You'll sit all the way back and touch both your elbows to your knees, and then see where your middle fingers are landing. Where your middle finger lands, from there take a 1 palm distance forward and position yourself like this, right? The distance between your knees should be about the width of your waist. The width of your shoulders should be the same as the distance between your hands. From here, while inhaling, look up slowly and press your lower back down. As you exhale, slowly look down. Like this, inhale as you look up and exhale as you look down. This will really help maintain good blood flow at your age, and that's exactly what you need. During this, you will be stress-free and have very good circulation. Exhale, so how many times should you do this? 10 to 15 times, very slowly. Don't do it like this, just rushing through to count to 10. No, do it calmly and enjoyably, taking deep breaths 10 times. Immediately after this, what will you do? You'll sit in Malsana. Malsana is done like this. For those who have never sat in Malsana, try to sit in it during pregnancy. You might not even be able to sit properly. This is why I keep saying you need to prepare beforehand. You should plan your pregnancy only after a proper preparation of 3 to 4 months. If you want a completely safe pregnancy, then you should sit in Malsana. Malsana isn't done by bending all the way down and sitting, because that puts too much pressure on the belly and causes a lot of contraction. That's not a good thing. If you feel a lot of pressure on your belly while in Malsana, that's not good. In Malsana, sit with your spine completely straight so there's no pressure, just an opening. This is very good. It's extremely beneficial for your root chakra. So, you need to sit in Malsana for 3 minutes. If you can't sit, don't skip it. You can use a yoga block instead. Or you can take a heavy cushion like this, 1 or 2 cushions, place them under your hips and then sit. If you can't sit normally, sit on the cushion. But make sure to pull your spine up and keep it completely straight. While sitting here, you'll practice 1 to 2 breathing for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, calmly count to 4 in your mind as you slowly inhale 1, 2, 3, 4 and then exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see that in Malsana, I am pressing my elbows against my knees and spreading them wide so that I can feel my breath all the way up to my navel. Normally, when we do 1 to 2 breathing without pregnancy, we say to feel that each breath is reaching your heart and your hands, but now that scenario will change. Here, you have to feel that every single breath is reaching your womb. Your baby is getting the energy, not you. Your baby is getting the energy. So, in every breath, feel the energy you are drawing in, and when you exhale, through your root chakra, that is, near the anus, around the perineum, feel all the heaviness and stress of your body grounding downwards. So, you have to do this combination of pranayama and asana to keep the baby safe. After this, you can do the same while sitting on the pillow, and if you are already used to it, you can sit directly on the mat. Now you have to do Baddhakonasana, the butterfly pose. Sit like this. If you are a bit heavy, meaning in the obesity grade, or if you haven't practiced much before, then sit safely on the pillow. Here you have to practice Ashwini Kriya. What is Ashwini Kriya? Just contract your anal muscles, pull them up, tighten and hold, then release. Tighten, hold and release. Create a pulse like this. Tighten, hold, release, tighten, hold, release, tighten, hold, release. In English, if you say it like this, from the POV group, from the pelvic floor upwards. Try to tighten all the muscles from the pubic floor up to the coccyx area. If you are not able to understand, then just squeeze the area where you usually do it, that's enough. You need to keep doing this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and along with that, if you want, you can also move your legs like this for extra benefit. So, when you are doing Ashwini Kriya, don't try to relate it to your breathing. There's no need to apply Ashwini Mudra. If you want to practice the mudra, there's a detailed video on Ashwini Mudra. So, if you can do that, that's great if you can do it. Otherwise, you still have to do the Kriya for 3 minutes. So, these 3 exercises I mentioned, cat pose, then Mulsana with proper breathing, honest breathing till the end, and butterfly with Ashwini Kriya. If you do these for 33 minutes morning and evening. If you want to make sure that you don't have a miscarriage this time, you definitely have to do this, okay? After conceiving, in the end, you should sit comfortably in Sukhasana and make sure to do 2 pranayams. You need to do Anulom Vilom and Bhramari Pranayam. How should you do Anulom Vilom Pranayam? There's a detailed video on this. If you watch that video, you won't have any doubts, and there's also a detailed video on Bhramari. Watch both videos. Here, I am just going to cover it briefly once. In short, very short, place your left hand in Chin Mudra and your right hand in Nasika Mudra, meaning you fold your index and middle fingers. This is also called Vishnu Mudra. Then, close your right nostril. With your thumb, close it and slowly inhale through the left. From the side, inhale for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then exhale from the right side for a count of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then inhale from the right again for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and exhale from the left for a count of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many times should you repeat this process? Again, for 2 to 3 minutes. But this isn't the full tutorial, right? People make a lot of mistakes in Anulom Vilom, like how to keep your face, how to rest your hand. For that, make sure to watch the full video at least once. It'll make things much easier for you. And how to do Brahmani and Anulom Vilom together, what you should do at night for safety, there's a video on that too. Even if you just watch that one video, it'll be enough for you. So these are some routines you need to start doing immediately after your pregnancy begins, so that you don't have to face a miscarriage. Again, I've shared a very powerful process, but you have to be consistent and do it regularly, just like you never forget to take your medicine on time. You need to do these activities regularly, and if you do, you won't face problems and your pregnancy will go well. We hope you get good news soon. I am Yoga Guru Amlan, retired interforce coach and a fertility yoga therapist in India. If you are visiting this channel for the first time, Please subscribe before you leave and share it with sisters who might need it. See you soon with another video.